Good afternoon and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about renewable energy sources for new builds and retrofit projects, residential, commercial and agricultural energy upgrades. So, today let's explore what is renewable energy and why should I install or upgrade to a renewable energy source? I hope by the end of this webinar I can eliminate these questions and concerns that you may have and assure you that by upgrading and installing renewable energy to your home or business, you are investing in your future and the future of our next generation. You will save money and you will have an energy efficient home or business which is easy to run and sustain. You will also be playing your part in reducing Ireland's need and reliance on fossil fuels and in turn protecting our beautiful planet. There are so many ways to make your home and business more energy efficient and comfortable. I think especially now, people are so much more aware of climate change. It's on the news nearly every day. So with that, we all have to try and make ourselves more aware of how to save energy and in turn reduce our energy consumption and bills. So today, I'm going to speak to you on heat pumps and solar PV. These are some of the steps that I propose to all of my customers who are wanting to make the shift to renewable energy. Step 1. The BER Assessor, also known as the Building Energy Rating Assessment. This assessment will allow you to assess the energy performance of your home currently. Step 2, and I cannot stress this one enough, insulate, insulate, insulate. The insulation will allow you to keep the desired temperature of your home all year round, protecting it from the cold in the winter and the excess heat in the summer. And step 3, have a look at your heating design systems. This is something that MC Hybrid Energy can help you with. These cover things such as your heat pumps, your heating control, your heating flush-outs, your solid fuel stoves, and solar PV. M&C Hybrid Energy are proud to be your local agent for the Mitsubishi EcoDan heat pump. So what is a heat pump? An air source heat pump is an environmental energy system that extracts heat from lower temperature sources such as air, water and ground and upgrades it to a higher temperature and releases it where it is required for the space and water heating. Looking at the graph below, there are 4 stages to an air source heat pump. The first stage is when the air source heat pump takes in air from the outside. The second stage, it uses the electricity to pump compressed air and releases it at a higher temperature. In the third stage, the heat is then sent to the radiators and other underfloor heating. The remainder is stored in a hot water cylinder. The final stage, the stored hot water, can then be used for showers, baths and taps. So what do our customers need to know about the EcoDan renewable heating technology? Well, Mitsubishi Electric is a pioneer in the development of renewable heat pump technology that offers improved energy and efficiency and meets tough legislation. The MCS approved award-winning EcoDan range has been specifically designed for Irish conditions. With a cylinder and advanced controls, the system is available as a package or competent solution, optimized to provide all heating and hot water a home needs, whatever the weather. The EcoDan heating pump range is suitable for small or large applications, be they domestic or commercial. By simply using a Mitsubishi Electric EcoDan air source heat pump to provide domestic space heating or hot water, it is possible to greatly reduce CO2 emissions and your home's running costs. Using proven heat pump technology widely used in the heating and cooling industry, EcoDan upgrades naturally occurring energy from air and uses this to provide domestic space heating and hot water. Heat pump technology has been used around the world for decades, and Mitsubishi Electric have developed this technology for domestic application to produce EcoDan, one of the most advanced, efficient heating systems available today. So let's talk about sizing the correct heat pump. The sizing of heat pumps can cause confusion. There is no homogeneous standard on capacity declaration of units, and with manufacturers using different codes and labelling of heat pump systems, it can be difficult to ensure the correct heat pump is being used for the right project. All manufacturers must publish ERP certificates, which outline the data used to ensure that you have the information required to choose the correct heat pump output. By choosing incorrectly sized heat pumps, you run the risk of homeowners experiencing high running costs, low heating outputs, such as cold rooms, as well as potentially lowering the life expectancy of the heat pump. Some of the problems associated with undersizing is that the output will not be able to match the losses. Internal temperature will drop, the efficiency will decrease, running costs will increase, there may be an increase in noise level, and there may be a reduced life expectancy of the heat pump. Some of the problems with oversizing heat pumps is when the heat loss is less than the minimum capacity, cycling occurs. More stops and starts. This is undesirable as it reduces efficiency and increases wear. The running costs will increase, there may be an increase in noise level, and again, a reduced life expectancy of the heat pump. We have two different types of systems which we can offer to our customers, the monoblock system and the split unit system. The system type selected is based on the needs of each customer. The monoblock system is a water-based system, with the advantage of being able to be installed by a plumber with no need for a refrigerant engineer. Its features include the heat exchanger being located in an outdoor unit and pipework required for water. Due to the hot water being heated in an outdoor system and moved into the business or home, this can incur heat loss between the indoor and outdoor units. The split unit is a refrigerant-based unit with advantages of being a very highly efficient unit and easily installed for retrofits. Features include the heat exchanger being located in an indoor unit and pipework being required for refrigerant gases. Due to the hot water tank being integrated hot water heating system, no heat loss is incurred between the indoor and outdoor unit. The Sustainable Energy Authority of Ireland have produced a range of different grants which will enable you to make the shift to sustainable energy. So what is meant by solar PV? Well, solar PV stands for solar photovoltaic. Solar is the clean and safe energy source that converts sunlight into electricity for homes and businesses, and photovoltaics is the conversion of light into electricity using semiconductor materials that exhibit photovoltaic effects, a phenomenon studied in physics. So the first solar VP panel captures the sunlight, causing electrons in the panel silicon cells to release energy that becomes direct current electricity. The second step, an inverter creates the DC into alternating currents, such as AC electricity, making it usable for homes and businesses. Once the electricity has been converted, excess electricity can be stored in a battery or fed back into the power grid. Additional electricity can be pulled from the grid if you need more power than your solar panels can generate. As you can see from the graph, light enters into the PV array on your rooftops. This produces DC power. This DC power is then funneled through the firefighter switch, which converts DC power into AC power through the DC isolator, and this power can then be consumed in its AC form in your home. Here is further information about the grants available for solar PV from Sustainable Energy Authority of Ireland. Any further questions, please get in contact with us. Here are some examples of solar PV panels which have been designed and installed by M&C Hybrid Energy. So let's have a look at some examples. This example is a bungalow located in County Cavan. The house is 240 years old with 2-foot thick stone walls. The homeowner wanted to save on their energy bills, save on the running costs of the dwelling, reduce the carbon footprint and increase the rating of the house. The solutions that we suggested were the triple glazed windows, attic installation, thermostat radiator valves, a full power flush of the whole heating system, Mitsubishi EcoDan heat pump cylinder, and 2 kilowatt of solar PV. So what results did this homeowner experience having made these changes? The homeowner's yearly energy bill is now only €1,200 per year. 2 kilowatt of PV is offsetting about 1,400 kilowatt hours per year. The payback on this project is 15 months. They received an 80% grant from SEAI. Their home is now comfortable and a low energy home. They reduce their carbon footprint and increase the energy efficiency of their home. Another case study from the beginning of 2009 was the Woodside Mushroom Farm, also located in County Cavan. The Woodside Mushroom Farm engaged with M&C Hybrid Energy to help become more energy efficient. The farm director wanted to save on their energy usage, save on their energy bills, and reduce their carbon footprint. The solution that we provided was a biomass heating system, 50 kilowatt solar PV, heating upgrade in 2015 to double the size of the kilowatt and upgrade 5-ton pellet bins to 30 tons, and we also installed a rainwater harvesting system. So what results did Woodside Mushroom Farm in County Cavan experience after making these changes? Well, the farm has cut its energy bill by 42% forever. 50 kilowatt of PV is allowing the farm to be almost fully self-sufficient. Heating bills have been reduced by 48%. They received a 50% farmers investment grant. Water consumption decreased by 32% annually. They have reduced their carbon footprint and increased their energy efficiency. So our third and final case study is Chinur College in Dublin. This school has been running since 1860. They were eligible for a 50% grant from SEAI to upgrade their energy efficiency. The school wanted to save on their energy usage, save on their energy bills, and reduce their carbon footprint. The solution that we provided was an 11 kilowatt solar PV and 42 PV panels mounted on the roof with an SMA inverter. So what results has Chinur College in Dublin experienced since making these changes? Well, the college has reduced their electricity bills by approximately $1,700 per annum, experiencing a reduction of almost 40%. They have saved 9,000 to 10,000 kilowatt hours per annum. They have reduced their carbon footprint and they have increased their energy efficiency. Here is some more information about the tax allowances for commercial businesses for the installation of renewable energy. Accelerated Capital Allowance, also known as ACA, is a tax incentive scheme that promotes investment in energy-efficient products and equipment. As a result, the reduction in tax paid by the organisation in that year is currently 12.5% of the value of the capital expenditure. The Finance Act 2008 introduces an incentive for the provision of certain energy-efficient equipment for the use in a company's trade with effect of January 1, 2017. The equipment must be included in the list of energy-efficient equipment maintained and published by the SEAI in order to qualify for the scheme. Accelerated capital allowance of 100% of the capital expenditure incurred on such equipment can be claimed for the year in which the equipment is first provided and used. The scheme runs until the 31st of December 2020. So, from all of us here at MC Hybrid and Energy, we thank you for listening to our presentation today. And please remember, we must protect our planet. It is our only home and provider. Thank you.